No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. The weight in your chest has become so familiar you mistake it for home. But heaviness was never meant to be your address. You were not born to be a storage unit for other people's pain. Each hurt you collect becomes a stone in your pockets. Each disappointment, another layer of armor that suffocates more than it protects. You walk through the world weighted down by experiences that were never supposed to define you. The voice in your head whispers that carrying proves your strength, that enduring makes you noble, that suffering in silence makes you worthy. This is the lie that keeps you bent, the myth that transforms pain into identity. Your shoulders were designed to hold your dreams, not your disasters. Your heart was meant to pump love, not store wounds. Your mind was created to explore possibilities, not rehearse tragedies. Yet here you are, curator of a museum filled with everything that went wrong, docent of your own destruction, guardian of ghosts that should have been laid to rest long ago. The stories you tell yourself about why you must carry. Examine them. Hold them up to the light and see how many were written by hands other than yours. Some pain belongs to your mother, who never learned to put down her own burden. Some fear belongs to your father, who mistook anxiety for preparation. Some shame belongs to voices that spoke over your life before you had words to defend yourself. You absorbed it all because you were taught that love means taking on others' suffering, that caring means carrying, that healing others is more important than healing yourself. But love is not martyrdom. Care is not consumption. Healing others while ignoring yourself is not virtue, it's self-abandonment. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. Your ego protests this idea. It has built its entire empire on being the one who endures, the one who survives, the one strong enough to handle what others cannot. But strength was never meant to be a performance of suffering. True power lies not in how much you can bear, but in knowing what deserves to be borne. You've confused endurance with wisdom, tolerance with love, carrying with caring. The heaviest things in your life, they're not treasures. They're not proof of your character. They're simply heavy, and heavy things, no matter how long you've carried them, can be set down. The guilt that rises when you consider release, that's not your voice. It's the echo of everyone who benefited from your burden bearing, everyone who found comfort in your discomfort, everyone who relied on your willingness to carry what they refused to touch. Their need for your sacrifice does not make your sacrifice necessary. Their comfort with your discomfort does not make your discomfort required. You are not responsible for being strong enough for everyone. You are not obligated to be the solution to problems you did not create. You are not required to set yourself on fire, to keep others warm. The child in you who learned to carry. They did what they had to do to survive. Honor them, thank them, and then give them permission to rest. Survival served its purpose. Now it's time to live. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. Imagine for a moment what your body would feel like without the weight. How your spine would straighten. How your breathing would deepen. How your shoulders would relax into their natural position. You've forgotten what ease feels like, what it means to move through the world without bracing for impact, what it feels like to wake up without immediately reaching for your burden. The lightness you fear, it's not emptiness, it's spaciousness. Room for joy that doesn't have to fight its way past pain. Space for dreams that don't have to compete with disasters. Freedom for love that doesn't have to prove itself through sacrifice. You are not your wounds. You are the awareness that witnessed them. You are not your struggles. You are the consciousness that survived them. The real you, the essential you, has been waiting beneath all this accumulated weight, waiting for permission to surface, waiting for the courage to emerge, waiting for the moment you finally say enough. That moment is now, this moment, the only moment that actually exists. The past that you carry, it already happened. It cannot be changed by your continued suffering. It cannot be honored through your ongoing pain. It cannot be healed by your persistent self-punishment. The future you prepare for through worry, it doesn't exist yet. Your anxiety cannot control its outcome. Your fear cannot prevent its arrival. Your suffering cannot guarantee its safety. All you have is now. This breath, this choice, this opportunity to put down what no longer serves. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. The release doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments, in decisions, in small acts of self-compassion that feel revolutionary. It happens when you choose rest over productivity, when you choose your needs over others' expectations, when you choose presence over preparation. Each time you set something down, you remember what your hands were meant to hold. Not burdens, but blessings. Not weight, but wonder. Not pain, but possibility. Your sensitivity. It was never meant to be a weapon against you. It was meant to be a gift to the world. But you cannot give from an empty well. You cannot love from a depleted heart. The most radical thing you can do is fill yourself first. Choose yourself first. Honor yourself first. This is not selfish. This is necessary. This is overdue. The world will not fall apart when you stop holding it together. Others will not collapse when you stop being their foundation. Life will continue when you stop managing every outcome. And you will discover who you are when you're not constantly carrying. What you think when you're not constantly fixing. How you feel when you're not constantly prepared for disaster. You will remember that you are more than your ability to endure, more than your capacity to suffer, more than your willingness to sacrifice. You are wonder and curiosity. You are laughter and lightness. You are dreams that have been waiting patiently beneath the weight. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. The voices that will tell you this is wrong. Listen carefully. Do they sound like love or like need? Do they offer wisdom or manipulation? Do they want your highest good or their greatest comfort? True love will celebrate your freedom. Authentic care will support your lightness. Real wisdom will encourage your release. Anyone who needs you to carry in order to feel secure, they have their own work to do. Anyone who requires your suffering to feel comfortable, they have their own healing to seek. Anyone who demands your sacrifice to feel loved, they have their own emptiness to fill. You cannot heal them by remaining wounded. You cannot save them by staying lost. You cannot love them by abandoning yourself. The greatest gift you can give the world is a version of yourself that is free, unencumbered by unnecessary weight, unbound by inherited pain, unlimited by imagined obligations. This version of you exists, has always existed, is waiting for your recognition. They are light where you believe yourself heavy. They are free where you believe yourself bound. They are whole where you believe yourself broken. The carrying was never who you are. It was only what you learned to do. And what has been learned can be unlearned. What has been picked up can be put down. What has been carried can be released. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. Feel the weight leaving your shoulders. Notice your spine straightening. Sense your heart opening. This is not loss. This is return. Return to yourself. Return to lightness. Return to the truth of who you've always been beneath the accumulated burden. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not your struggles. You are the sky that contains all weather, the ocean that holds all storms, the earth that survives all seasons, vast, resilient, essentially peaceful. The storms pass through you without becoming you. The seasons change within you without defining you. The weather moves across you without diminishing you. You remain constant, whole, free. The time has come to remember this truth, to live from this knowing, to move through the world with this lightness, You've carried enough, more than enough, far more than was ever required. The carrying is complete. The burden is released. The weight is gone. What remains is you, pure, essential, free, exactly as you were always meant to be. No, listen to me. You've carried enough. It's time to put it down. And so you do, finally, completely, with love for yourself, with gratitude for your strength, with joy for your freedom. You put it down, and you are light.